It's no surprise that consumers use more electricity to try and stay cool in the summer months in southwest Utah, especially when it's over 110 degrees.
Generally speaking, you can set your thermostat 2 or 3 degrees higher than where you're comfortable if you have a fan that will move the air around.
The City of St. George's daily color alert asks for the customer's help in keeping the power system from overloading. Most of the time it's green. However, when the alert is orange, it means cutting back on energy use between the hours of 3 and 7 p.m.
We ask for things like if you've got an EV, please don't plug it in between those hours. Run the dishwasher or the laundry machines other than between 3 and 7, because that is the time where it's the peak amount of power that we're needing to bring into St. George. And it's not just that St. George is having to do this, so is every other utility, and we're all trying to get it down one transmission corridor.
This year in St. George, you can expect your summer power bill to be even higher, not just due to the heat, but also the slight increase by the city.
Well, and we did have a rate increase that was effective on July 1st. So you can go to our website and get the current rates. But you're right, we did have a small increase on the residential rate, both on the kilowatt hour charge. But the reason people see their power go up is that they are using so much more power.
Fleming says some people have turned to smart thermostats. However, even those cannot keep up if the differences are too extreme.
The problem some people will have is they make it too big of a swing. So, for instance, if I put it up at 85 and let the house get to 85, and then I want it at 78 when I come home, it will take too long to cool it down to 78. I will lose any benefit I might have gained by using less electricity getting it up to 85.
She encourages consumers to buy energy-efficient appliances because new air conditioners aren't cheap.
You can be $5,000 and up. So they're not an inexpensive investment, but you should get one that is as efficient as what you can afford. The more efficient it is, the less it will cost you to operate over its lifetime. And most of us have our air conditioning systems 15, 20 years.
And Fleming says it's better to keep all the vents in a duct system open.
When you start closing rooms off, you adversely affect the design of the air conditioning system, and it will end up running more and harder in order to cool what you've left open.
But the one thing we can't control is the weather. An abrupt windstorm that blew through the city on July 13th wreaked havoc on power lines, knocking out power to around 3,500 customers.
The microburst happened. It took out part of our transmission lines, 9 poles in total in the Tonnequin area. So we had crews that responded about 8:30, 9 o'clock at night. We put an all calls out, requests for help, and we had 25 linemen show up. Some of the poles look like they're just hanging in midair because they are.
Fleming said if customers are registered with the city utility office by cell phone, they will receive a text during these types of emergency outages. Fleming said the city is looking into smart automated meters to help with energy consumption in the future. In the meantime, it's up to us as consumers to watch our own usage. In St. George, Melissa Anderson, Community Education News.